Today I want to talk about a video that really impacted my life last year. It was made by Crystal Tomlinson, and the gist of the video was, don't allow people to use what you used to do to determine who you are. And I thought that video was so powerful, and it definitely spoke to me and my situation at the time. And that's something that I want you guys to think about this year. Any difficulty that we experienced last year or the previous years, let's not carry them into 2018. Life is not so much about what happens to us. It's more about how we deal with that experience. When I think about the video, what mostly comes to my mind is our bodies. God is so good. He's so great that he gives us a new body every 7 to 10 years. Every day we have a chance at creating the ideal body, the healthiest body. It's our choices in food, our choices in drink, whether or not we're going to exercise, are what determine what our bodies will be in the next 7 to 10 years. Every few days our skin shed, I think it's every few weeks, our skin shed, every few months our organs regenerate itself. How magnificent and powerful that he gave us such a body. Psalm 145, 3-5, but I'm only going to read 3, says, "Great is the Lord, he is most worthy of praise. No one can measure his greatness." Think about the human body and think about his greatness. But why would he put so much effort into the human body? Why would he give us a chance every 7 to 10 years to create the best body, the healthiest body? That's why it's ridiculous to think that our past is our burden. It cannot be, for that's not the God that we serve. Our past, an avenue for growth for us. It was never meant to hold us down. It was never meant to bring shame. That's not the purpose of our past. That's not the purpose of our perceived mistakes. It's for growth, spiritual growth, emotional growth. And also, not to forget, it's for us to teach others. It's our story, it's our journey, so that others don't make the same mistake, or so that others can relate to us and they can get rid of their shame. Christine Kane is someone that I follow on Instagram. She made a post. You know you have grown when the approval of God matters more to you than the approval of man. Let that sink in. The approval of God matters to you more than the approval of man. I'm going to give you an example of something that happened to me a few weeks ago. A cousin of mine contacted me about something that it's an ongoing matter. And at the end of the conversation, she said to me, "You know what? The truth hurts. And nothing has changed." Usually that's something that would cut me up. Especially because I know within myself that I have put in so much work in me so that I have changed. But it didn't mean anything to me when she said it, because I know it's not true. I know that I have changed. I know that I am a new person. So it's not for her to see it, because God acknowledged it so many times. So I know it's true. I did a whole thing on forgiveness before. If you haven't read it, it speaks to the fact that we need to forgive ourselves before we can move on. And I think it's the same thing saying what you used to do. Once you forgive yourself for what you used to do, it no longer becomes an issue in your life. Psalm 86:5 says, "O Lord, you are so good, ready to forgive, so full of unfailing love, all for who ask for help." Are you asking him for help? Have you asked God to forgive you? It's that simple. We all make mistakes, but asking God for forgiveness is the only way that we'll heal and move on. On my 2016 vision board, spiritual growth was at the height of it for me. I knew that was the only way that I could heal. That's the only way that I could be a better mother, a better wife, a better person. And with spiritual growth came forgiveness. And it also helped me to understand grace. No more can someone use my past to tell me who I am today. No more can someone use my past to hurt me, because it has become my truth. It has become my strength. It has become my story. God allowed it to happen so that I can be this person that I am today. And I am proud of this person. And you should be proud of who you are today too. Perfection is not possible. Spiritual growth is. And with spiritual growth comes personal growth. And it's an ongoing process. Please don't think that I wore my Grace t-shirt today because I was going to hit on Grace. I'm not that cheesy. I promise that was not the plan. It just happened to fall into my lap. Once you ask God for forgiveness, that's where the grace comes in. And allow God to take over your life. The grace is a gift from God. Grace is not something that we earn. God knows we can't earn the grace. But it's a gift from God that we have to thank him for every day. Don't allow what you used to do to be a burden on your soul. Most importantly, don't allow people to use who you used to be, what you used to do, the things that you did when you were 16, the things that you said when you were 20. Don't allow people to use that to tell you who you are, to use that to determine your heart, because God is the only person that knows the heart of man. In 2018, go forth and be you, the person that God created you to be. Let's break our chains of our past and let's praise who we have become and what we are doing.